Welcome back to another great tutorial by D-March, aka The Beat Buffs. If you guys haven't already been able to tell, the beginner series is over. Yay! And we'll be heading back to the regular tutorials. I noticed that a lot of people were asking for this Wiz Khalifa times Sledgren type beat. So I went and just listened to a couple old songs they had done, and I really liked Look Into My Eyes. That was actually a beat I listened to a lot when I first started making beats, and I was like, man, I wish I could make something like this. And here we are now, making stuff like that like it's nothing. But I'm gonna cram it for now, and I'm just gonna play it. So enjoy.
March.
So yeah, if you couldn't already tell, that is very similar to Look Into My Eyes by Wiz Khalifa. And now I'm gonna, now I'm gonna go over everything, starting with the pad. And the pad is from Nexus. It's the Epic Pads Dream of You. And I took out the second and third layer on it, so that way it wasn't so thick. And here you go. You know, that might actually be the legitimate sound from that song. I'm not sure. But just something to keep in mind when you're making beats like this is they always had a real like airy kind of feel in their songs. So just look for sounds that are like really, have reverb and like this weird atmosphere going on. Not in all cases, but typically. And then the second pad is actually the same pad, but I took out the first and third layer, and it's a little higher pitch. I don't know, I just thought it gave it a really good backfill to it. And then the bass, I think they used an 808 in it. I can't remember, but I just used this. I don't know, just what I liked. And that is from some random Nexus expansion and hex loops. So if you have that, go find it. Just a brass and a super low pitch. And then the last but not least sound that I really enjoyed was the pluck, and that is from Surge. I don't use Surge very often, but when I do, I always find a really cool sound in there to really fit the vibe of something. And I'll play that for you. So yeah, now we have all the basic sounds down. So now we will get into the drums, and the drums were fairly simple as well. Here's the kick. Oh, and also keep in mind that I didn't really mix anything. I just wanted to have this for you guys, so I didn't worry too much about that. So pretty cool kick. Hi-hats I really enjoyed. They really brought a lot of energy to it, I feel like. And then the clap and the snare, very simple, just a basic old, whatever you call it, with a little bit of reverb. And then the hi-hat was just repeating. And the famous sound, I don't know what it is. It's like a whistle and a bird. Kind of sounds like a dying bird, but yeah, like I said, once you break it down, it's a fairly simple beat, but when it all comes together and there's vocals on it and everything, it just sounds really cool. I'm trying to think of what else I can kind of talk about in this video, just because this is done over so easily. I guess I'll just go over some more keynotes with making so-and-so type beats. So a couple of the things I do when I'm trying to recreate or make a so-and-so type beat, I'll go and listen to their old music or their new music, whatever one, and I'll go and I'll find some of the keys and the chords so I can go, oh, okay, so they're using this and that, and then I'll go and try and find sounds that are similar to their sounds, maybe not, but typically when I was first doing that, that's what I was doing a lot. So keep that in mind, and then once I was doing that, you pretty much get a good idea of what you're doing, and then from there you can kind of add your own, because obviously you don't want to just totally jack and rip off somebody else's production. I'm just doing this for teaching lessons, you know, whatnot. And what else? So once you've done that, just keep doing it and you'll continuously get better with it. And I think I'm going to play this back one more time, and then I'm going to have a short little discussion towards the end. And yeah, so here we go.
The March.
Alright, so what I wanted to announce at the end was that one, I have been debating on starting another channel where basically I discuss like plugins and how they run and the sounds they have and everything, and you know, just kind of tell you guys like if it's worth it or not. I know that every opinion is going to vary and whatnot, but it gives you a good feel of the plugin itself, and yeah. Or I was thinking of posting it on this channel. I'm not sure. I just didn't want to get the two, you know, on the same channel, and then people are kind of confused of what exactly this channel is. And then the other one is that I am going to do a giveaway somewhat soon, but at the same time it's going to be a little while, just because I want to get some more subscribers to that way that there'll be more people participating, and by that point in time I'll have made a decent amount of money on YouTube. It won't be like I'm reaching out of my own wallet, you know, to go broke for you guys. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, I mean, shit, if I could buy something for myself, I'm going to do that first. But yeah, so give me some ideas on what exactly you guys would think is cool or helpful. I think a couple of the things that I will do is I will have some, like, maybe some plugins for sale, or giveaway, I mean, not sale. I'm not sure how I would do that though, because when you buy a plugin you have to register it, so I'll figure that out. And then what else? I was thinking of having like the Electra X EPs that I had for free for like third place or something, or whatever you call it, and then just stuff like that. So give me some ideas, guys. Some keyboards, maybe, whatever you got. Some games, whatever. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. If you haven't already, please go to my new website. I'll load it up right now. I update the store and everything. I have a newer website too, so beatbuffs.com is no longer really working. I'm not on that anymore. There was just some problems. My friend just didn't quite have the time to get it done, so I just went and paid somebody else. So this is the new one. So thebeatbuffs.com, and I will leave a link below in the description. And of course, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. And yeah, just waiting for this to load. Usually doesn't take this long. I think it's because I'm so far away from my Wi-Fi router. But alright, so yeah, thebeatbuffs.com. And then from here you can add stuff to your cart. Like these two are free, so if you just go add cart, and then you go to view cart, if it doesn't take 8 million years, and then you just proceed to checkout, and it'll be $0. And then from there you just put your info in and all that, and it should send you an email. And yeah, so keep that all in mind, guys. Also, if I haven't already mentioned, you can actually buy both my Electra X plugin or expansions. If you buy both of them at the same time, I will sell them to you for $39.95 rather than $50, so you're saving $10, which is pretty cool. And if you bought just one of my previous one, you get the next one for $5 off. So, save a little money, get some dope sounds, and yeah. Alright, guys, let me know what you would want next, and I hope you learned something, and God bless.